my name is Colleen Lynch. I work for I've Squared at the library. Welcome all. We are doing a really fun program today for our take and make. It's glycerin soap making at home. So I don't have a kit. I'm kind of jealous, but I do need to be like the moderator. We're currently on Facebook Live as well, so we're going to have some people joining us there. And Celeste, who's also under I've Squared, but her name is Celeste, she's wearing red, is going to be running the program. So again, I'm Colleen. We're I've Squared. We're doing these programs every 2 weeks now. So keep up on our social and definitely pick up a kit for our next program, which Celeste will also mention. So go ahead.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Colleen. So like she mentioned, I'm Celeste and I work in I've Squared. I work in the Tinker Lab, the Maker Space. And we've been doing these awesome take and make kits that I love. And it's kind of fun because I can do a lot of the stuff that I love to do. So today we're gonna be making soaps. Welcome everybody. How many of you got the kit from the library? Everybody? No, okay, it's okay. And what about you, Julie?
I got a kit, yeah.
All right, awesome. And then we have two more people, Atena and El, but I don't know if they have the kit. So if you got the kit, you probably receive one of these.
I will say, Julia did mention that she's casting facilitator at Make Haven. She was at one of our other programs, so welcome back. And she's here to learn about soap making so other makers can make them at Make Haven. So that's exciting.
Oh, that's so exciting. Nice. And
Oh,
it's so easy. And I ordered everything from Amazon. So I'm like a Amazon person. And the coolest thing is that we make these, can you help me with the word? The molds, yes, I'm sorry. Okay, so we made these molds with our vacuum form at the library. So coming soon, when we open, you guys can do it yourself. So it's so nice.
I made some molds.
Did you?
Yes, so all the bags should have a little, like one of these sheets with the molds that you're gonna be using today.
What kind of objects did you put in the vacuum former? Like, did you 3D print the little shapes to vacuum form them, or do you?
So that's a really good question. So we actually start with some 3D forms that we actually did in the 3D printer, but after the second molding, when you actually run the machine, it kind of start getting like kind of melting. So either you need new forms or you can use another material. So what we did is for many of the other ones, we use a carving machine. And then we just cut a piece of wood and that's the form that we use. So these are the carving machine, and this one here is like the 3D printer.
You could probably find cool stuff at like the dollar store or an art supply store that you can mold things around too, I would think.
But it's very cool. I love the machine. So hopefully we can make maybe a chocolate program for like the holidays. So
yes.
It's coming soon. All right. So if you got your bag, or if you didn't get your bag, basically what you're gonna need is some kind of molding. I got this soap that is actually, the name of the soap is Glycerin soap, and it's organic. It's like a natural soap, and this is microwave safe. So what we're gonna be doing today, we're gonna put it in the microwave to get melt. It's already we're not actually making the solution, like all the mixing of the soap. This is just ready to go. We're gonna melt it and we're gonna put the scents or flowers or colors that we want. Maybe in the future we can actually do the chemistry. So in the bag you should have also like powder for color. Oh, I see another color. And my bag had a cactus color and a maple color.
See every bag has different.
Every bag is different. Yes, I made it with so much love.
Welcome to our two other people that just came in. We have more participants.
All right, hi everybody. How are you? So We also have some flowers, and all the bags are different as well. I try to match the colors that I was giving with the flowers that we're gonna be using. So let's say that you have a pink color, you probably have rose to match with. So that's kind of what I was trying to do. You're gonna need a knife. So we're gonna give like a few minutes to kind of get you ready with the stuff that you're gonna need. But you're gonna need something that is gonna be microwave safe to put in the microwave.
Is this okay?
Yes, that's okay. Yes, it's just like a Tupperware. I have a knife cutter, but you can use a knife just to cut in small pieces, the pieces that I gave you in the bag. And you should have enough to make about 5 or 6 soaps. So in your little bag, you should have all the soap. So if you want, let's put some musical in, if you can. And then we're gonna just take 5 minutes. Let's take 5 minutes to just find the stuff that you might need to use in the microwave. All right? Any questions?
No.
All right, so again, I'm so happy to see you here. I'm so happy we have so many people today. And we're gonna come back in just like 5 minutes.
Okay. All right, let me play some music. Does anyone have any suggestions? Put them in the chat. More chat.
Hi. There's a little helper there.
All right, so I'm gonna do some.
Celeste, is this knife too sharp?
You should be able to use something little, like just maybe even a
Like
butter
knife?
Yes, because this soap cuts really easy. So I'm gonna be using this one. Again, if you wanna, I'm gonna just pop the name from the soap a little bit so you guys can see it. The brand of the soap is Bellona, and I'm gonna just show you here so you can take a look. Actually, we can put it in the chat.
Oh yeah, let's do that for the people that don't have kids.
Yes, I'm gonna put it in the chat for everyone. So
okay.
You guys,
so I'm obsessed with Taylor Swift's new album. It's very melancholy, so I'm gonna put it on while everyone gets their tools. And if you don't like Taylor Swift, I'm really sorry. I'll put it on something instrumental.
And the stuff that I ordered actually is ultra clear because I'm gonna be making it with colors and flowers, but they have others in Amazon if you wanna order. Also, I ordered like 10 pounds of soap, but I think if you wanna make less, you can order I think 5 pounds a minimum.
Okay. So let me know when the music should go off.
Yes, of course. Let's wait, I will say until 3:15, 3 more minutes. So I know everybody has the stuff.
Is that too loud?
No?
Okay.
Right back.
Celeste, we have a good question. Do we have access to the materials list that we could put in the chat?
Yes, I think I can share that with you guys. Let's see if I can just get to, give me just one moment. That's a great question. Yes.
Been saying yes instead of no. I thought I saw you at the bus stop, I didn't go. I hit the ground running each night. I hit the Sunday matinee.
I love the musical in.
I love Taylor Swift's new album.
I guess you never know. And if you wanted me, you really should have shown. And if you never bleed, you're never gonna grow. And it's alright now. But we were something, don't you think so? Rolling 20s, tossing pennies in the pool. And if my wishes came true, it would have been you. In my defense, I have none for never leaving well enough alone. But it would have been fun if you would have been the one. I had to string you doing cool shit.
Oops.
Had
Sorry
to
about that.
adventures on your
Swear.
own. You
Not
made some-
PG-13.
Yeah, I'm gonna put on someone else next time. Forgot she amped up and started swearing at some point.
No.
All right, so Celeste, can you go
All
over
right.
these? Can you go over what we're doing one time more? We had someone that came in late, and we have some people that are still gathering what they need.
Okay, so yes, actually just sharing the instructions through the chat. So if you wanna download them or open it in your computer, you can as well. So I'm doing that really quick. We actually gonna be doing soap today. Soap making with like glycerin soap, ultra clear. And I'm looking for my document so you guys can access to that. And right now we're I was explaining that if you got a kit from the library, you should have a molding that we actually make ourselves in the molding machine, the vacuum form machine. And once we open, you guys gonna have access to that. There is some powder, like mica powder for coloring your soap, and there should be some flowers as well matching the powder. And then the most important thing, of course, the soap, which is like this, like clear. And I have some pieces here.
Now, this kind of soap, can you use all over your body, or no? You wouldn't recommend it?
No? Yes, you can.
Celeste, we have a question in the chat about the microwave. So is it okay to heat this over the stove or a heating element?
Yes,
or
so
the microwave?
that's a great question, and that's the next step that we're gonna be doing in just a little bit. Basically, we can either use a double boiler in the stove, and the kind of like we did last week with the candles. We can just, let's say, put this inside another little pot with water and then heat it up. It's option one. Option two is say for the microwave. So we're gonna be putting some little pieces of the soap, and that's what we're gonna be doing next, cutting the soap, putting some squares, small pieces here. And then this is the tricky part. We're gonna be heating up everything about 20 seconds and stop, see how the soap is doing, and maybe heat up for another 20 seconds until it's completely melt. Okay, any questions?
I used a double boiler to melt mine, and that also worked well. I'm like,
Yeah.
by double boiler, I mean a saucepan with a bowl sitting in it, but with a metal bowl.
I mean, I love the double boiler. It's either way, you can use your preference. I just want to do it different today because last week, no, 2 weeks ago, we did a candle making and we used the double boiler. So today we're gonna use the microwave just to show you that it's possible, but you have to be careful and you have to be paying attention, and you can not go anywhere.
Celeste,
Okay.
if you are using a double boiler, because I think some people here are going to, what would the temperature be for that? Do you ever
Okay,
recommend?
that's a great question. I will use just medium, between lower and medium, but don't go high. You don't want it to boil or anything like that. You just need to make sure that it's gonna melt. Okay. All right. Thank you for your questions, Colleen. I love them.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to forget anything, so you remember. Okay. So everybody's ready to start? We're gonna cut our soap. Is everyone ready? Yes. Okay. So
Yes,
I
this is
forgot
being
to tell you
recorded.
this part. I forgot to tell you this part, but if you want to put some soap in the plate or in a cutting board, or just use your kitchen to cut the soap, you can. you should have a knife. It can be a butter knife. And then I'm gonna show you. So I have this little piece here. What I want to do is probably cut it in like 3 pieces or 4 pieces and put it inside my cup. Okay? All right, so we can do that. And I want to show you how easy it cuts. Like through.
It does cut easy.
Yeah, really easy. It's really, when I was making the little bags, I was like, oh my God, this is so nice to work with.
I wish everything cut this easy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I won't make the pieces less than 1/4. Like just keep it like 1/2 inch big or just like little squares like this. All right?
Yep.
Perfect. All right, so I just want to say something really quick before I forget. I gave you 2 colors because you might have enough to make twice the soap, because the moldings that I gave you are very small. It's like to make small soaps. So we're gonna pick 1 color and we're gonna do 1 round with 1 color. And since you're gonna have the rest of the materials to do more, you're probably gonna be able to wash everything and start over with a different color and do double soap. All right? All right. Okay, so I'm cutting my soap. I want to show you I'm cutting my soap. And I'm gonna just put it in my measuring cup. Any questions?
Celeste, do we have any kits left over, or the ability to use any leftover materials to make a kit? We have one person that didn't pick up a kit that wants to watch the recording and do it on her own.
All right, so that's a good question. So you will be able, you will need to call the library and speak with Rose and see if it's any kit left. As far as I know, yesterday was 1 left. So okay. I don't know if that one was picked up by someone today.
Okay, I'll put the number for the library in the chat, and you can call the extension and see if there's a kit left. So hopefully, fingers crossed, there's a kit left for you.
And then just to kind of give you a thumbs up, I feel like this program was so popular. So what I want to do is probably propose it for maybe December and make maybe double the kits, maybe 40 kits. And stay tuned. And maybe we can just run a second program with the molding and the soap and everything. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna cut a little bit more. I don't wanna fill it up completely, but I'm going to do probably about 3/4 of the cup. Whatever cup. Okay? I will go a little bit smaller, Julie. Yes, smaller than that.
Smaller than that?
Yeah. So think about maybe like an ice cube and maybe cut it in 1/2. That would be like a good measuring.
Like in half of this?
Yes, so 1/2 of that.
So this way now.
Can you hold it up a little more so we can see?
So this way now?
Celeste, does it matter? Oh, I think we lost Celeste for a second. Hold on.
Oh no.
I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm here. Okay. So everyone has this already? Yes.
Celeste, so this way?
I will go. Yeah, just like again, think about like an ice cube or like a candy.
Oh, so like that way. I get it.
And just cut some pieces. Okay, and again, I don't know what size of cup you have, but whatever size you have, just make sure you use probably 3/4 of the cup. No more. Don't fill it up all the way to the top. Remember, this is gonna melt. Okay. So it's 3:23. Let's give like 2 more minutes to cut the soap, get it ready, and then either put it in the stove or in the microwave. All right?
Yep.
Perfect.
What kind of container would you suggest for the microwave? Just a glass one?
Or plastic.
Either glass or anything that is microwave safe.
Okay, so plastic is okay.
Yeah, whatever, like, let's say you heat up the food in like a Tupperware or something like that.
Okay.
You can. Yes.
All right.
All right. Oh, 2 more minutes. Okay.
I'll put on the music again,
All right.
but different music.
So I saw this color. Like, Julie, can you share the colors that you got?
Yeah, but is that good first?
That's perfect. Yes.
Okay. So I'll show you the colors that I got.
Mm.
I got these two.
Oh, nice.
Very-
Black and like pink.
Yeah,
like.
I was very excited about them last night.
Like my glasses, black and pink.
Yeah. Are those new? They look great.
Thank you. They're very librarian, I feel like.
Yeah.
All right. So 1 more minute.
And then I got these as well. I don't know if you want me to show you.
Yes. So that we're gonna be using after. Either I'm gonna kind of give you a pick right now. So either before we actually put the soap or after. So it's gonna be kind of like either way.
Choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want us to put the powders in now when you put it in the
No,
microwave?
not yet. We're gonna do it after. So first we're gonna melt. And that's why I said you might have enough to do 2 rounds of soap. So the first round, we're gonna use 1 color, and then later on, you can actually wash everything and do your second soap by yourself. Yes.
That's great. I
Ooh.
didn't know you put so much in the kits. That's really awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, you can make them more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, the other thing is the moldings are not really big, like are small pieces. So it's pretty much making like little soap, the smaller soap.
I think
This
I
is
might
such a
make
good
one when my
gift.
friend comes
Yeah.
to visit. Yeah.
And you can rewatch this. It is being recorded. It's going to be on our YouTube and on our Facebook video catalog. So there will be that. And I know we have a couple people watching on Facebook right now. Let me see. We had 2. So hi to our Facebook viewers.
Okay. All right. So 3:20. Oh no, 3:26. Okay. So we're gonna. So everybody ready? We're gonna go to the microwave or the stove, and we're gonna put it just for 20 seconds.
20 seconds, right? I just want to make sure I get
I'm
it
just saying, mine says 30 seconds, but I'm gonna watch it and stop it. Okay.
20 seconds or 30 seconds?
20 seconds. And just keep an eye either in the stove or on the microwave.
Mine just said 30, so I don't know how to change
So
that.
just, if it doesn't say 20, oh, mine doesn't have 20 either. So just put 30, and then when it comes to 10, you stop it.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So most
It's
likely
10.
it's not gonna melt, but oh my goodness, mine melts almost all the way
Oh,
Me
wow.
too.
in 20 seconds. I think I have like a stronger microwave. So yes, it's almost all the way melt. So
If you mix it, will it melt?
if you mix it, well,
If you mix it, will it melt?
yes, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it maybe like the extra 10 seconds that I messed for the 30 seconds. Usually, I mean, from all the instructions I read and I practiced once before, it can be 30 seconds, but you want to make sure that everything is safe, nothing is going to bubble or anything like that. So that's why I'm giving like kind of the instruction to do 20. Once you practice and once you know what you're doing and you're comfortable and confident on what you're doing, go ahead and do 30 seconds or maybe 40, or also depends on the piece. Like if you have a smaller piece, it's gonna melt quickly than if you have a bigger piece. All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give like 10 more seconds. And then we're gonna start the coloring. All right, perfect. So it's all melt. All right. And now you're gonna pick a color for the powder. So I'm gonna do green. The cactus.
I do pink, I think. Could you do a mix?
You can mix it if you want. Yes. And then you can grab a spoon or the same knife that you used to cut the soap. You can use it. I'm just getting like a little spoon, and I'm gonna put a little bit of the powder because this powder, just with a little bit, is gonna turn green. So I'm just putting like a, I don't know, like a 1/3.
It looks like a
teaspoon.
tablespoon. Yeah, like half, maybe a little bit less.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put it here, and then I'm gonna mix it.
And then I'm gonna put the black in too.
Yes, and we just need to make sure that we're mixing it very, very well, because sometimes it gets stuck in the spoon. So just make sure you're mixing it very, very well. See? That's like if you're making a chocolate milk and then the chocolate gets stuck on the spoon.
Oh yeah.
I just poured too much.
So again, make sure you put a little bit, because look at this. Like I put just a little bit and it turned really green. So just make sure.
Shoot. Can I pour a little bit more pink in them because I poured too much black in?
Yeah, and then if you feel that you might need, like, let's say it's cooling down and maybe getting a little bit hard, the soap, you can probably heat it up again for like 10 seconds. Which I'm probably gonna do because I feel like mine is like start getting a little bit harder to move. Okay. Now there's another thing here. You're gonna need to be patient. So in order to, like, it's gonna be hard in like maybe 2 hours, but leave it like maybe 6 hours. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put it for like 10 more seconds. How we doing? Good?
This is fun.
I feel like we're making potions.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good for Halloween.
Yeah.
All right, I love it. So 10 more seconds, and now when I mix it one more time, I feel like it's a little bit soft. And now we're gonna prepare our molding, and we need to feel like we are in like a place that we can actually work on. So I'm gonna show you. I have my stove here, all like clean.
You know who would like this?
Who?
Crystal. You know Crystal.
Yes. Yeah. Your friend Crystal. Yeah.
Yeah, she would love to do this.
Oh, well, if you have any left over, definitely invite her over and you can do it again.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have my molding, and I'm going to just place it in like a flat surface.
Mm-hmm.
And let me know how you're doing, or if I'm going too fast or slow. And if you want, just, I don't know, if you have any questions, we can stop for a few minutes and give some time to prepare the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, Julie? Good?
I think I'm good.
Okay. All right, so what we're gonna be doing next is, if you want the flowers to be the sense on the bottom, you can. If you want to be at the end, you can as well. So I'm gonna do maybe a mix of them, some in the bottom, some on top. And
Are they, what is the scent? Are they flower pieces or?
Yes, so like these pieces like this.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, like maybe one and one, is because, like, let's say here I have a little teddy bear, and if I put the flowers, they're not gonna see the face or anything. So that one I'm gonna leave the flowers on the back of the teddy bear.
Celeste, we have a really good question in the chat. So if you have two colors and you don't want them to mix and you want it to be like a swirly sort of marbled effect, is there a way to not mix it as much and then it'll do that, or will it just automatically mix? Do you know how to produce that effect?
Yes, I know. So you're gonna need to don't mix it too much. Have like the two potions, like the green and the pink, or black and pink or yellow, and then have two containers, then mix it, and then with like maybe a spoon or like a knife or like a something,
Yeah.
you can just mix it a little bit. Yes.
Because it swirled too much for me. That's what happened.
Oh.
So you can try that next time to see if you can make the marble swirl.
I used a toothpick and had a little bit of luck. I think it really depends on how warm it is and how a little bit set it is.
Yes.
But that was one thing for the smaller molds. A toothpick seemed to be working for me.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just leave it be. Do you have to put it in one of those items?
What do you mean?
Do you have to put it in like a heart or something?
No.
Oh, no. If you have
Yeah.
any other type of container, you can put it in another container. I mean, if you want to make a bigger soap, you can. Yeah.
No, if I wanted just like a bar of soap, could I just leave it as a bar of soap?
Oh, if you want to leave it, so you're going to need like kind of like a box or like something where to put it on to make the
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. Yeah.
If you have like a butter dish or something, you could always use the top to that.
Yeah.
So one more thing, if you have bigger flowers, you might want to cut them. Like you might want to cut them in little tiny pieces, unless you like it bigger and then you just mix it. In this case, it's kind of hard because the moldings that I gave you are kind of small. But next time, if we make a bigger molding, you actually can use a bigger flowers. So this is gonna depend on what you like. Okay, so how are we doing, good?
Yeah, I think I'm ready to mold.
Okay, so once, if you want, you mix it one more time. And then you're gonna just pour on the, I'm gonna show you. You're gonna just pour on the soap, on the molding. Ooh, so nice.
It's a nice color.
I love this color. I love green. That's my favorite.
What scent did you use?
I have, I think, lilac. Yes.
Cool.
Can you also use essential oils like you did for the candles?
Ooh, it's dripping over.
Can you repeat the question?
I was wondering if you could, for scents, if you could use essential oils like you did in the candle thing?
Yes, you can. Yes.
And do you have any idea how, I know they can be kind of strong. Do you have any idea how much you would add to a batch?
Depends on the size, but I will say between 3 or 4 drops. Unless you want it like really strong. Or a lot of people want this type of soap just kind of for showing or for like maybe to put it inside the drawer with your clothes. So in that case, I won't use the powder like for the coloring, but I will use the scent to just give a strong scent.
Ooh, I'm making a mess.
Oh no, Julie.
Is that normal?
Oh no. Maybe, are you on a flat surface?
Yeah.
Maybe stop pouring and like get a napkin or something to like wipe up around the molds.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Just so it doesn't like connect to the molds and then it's gonna be like a whole big thing.
That's a good idea, yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I will say is because I was using a bowl and I didn't have a good pouring thing like Celeste does to pour. And so I was more prone to messes, and I got a medicine, like one of the medicine syringes.
Yeah.
Like that I would give my kids Tylenol with and use that to put it in the little molds. And that helps because at the beginning I was splashing everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. You could even do it by a spoon or a scoop or something if it's like small, just to make it smaller, Julie.
Well, Celeste made it look so easy.
So
I know.
I have practiced a little bit, but so see how I use just a little bit of soap, and I'm making like 10 of them. So you're gonna have enough to make a lot of soap, and then maybe you can use it for like little gifts or like.
Yeah, it's a great gift. I think this is
to
awesome.
give away.
Well, I was gonna give it as a gift. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, I really did just a little bit of soap, and I feel like I have a lot.
And I love that we made it with the form maker. I can't wait until we're open again and people can use the machines and stuff. We're not sure when that's going to be, but
all right, now I'm making
fun.
it. The good thing is that it's not wax.
You know when it's dry? How do you know it's done?
You're gonna touch it and you're gonna feel like it's hard, like it's not gonna move. But this type of soap, anyways, if you put your nail or your finger or a knife, you can actually bend it. So it's never gonna get.
Oh,
like,
I see. I see. You can tell when it's done.
Yes.
How long does it usually take to set?
About 6 hours.
6 hours.
6
Okay.
hours? Oh my god.
Yeah, you have to be patient. All right. So
But at least you don't have to watch it for the 6 hours, right?
Yeah, just go on read your favorite book or watch your series.
Yes.
Or talk to your friends or whatever.
Yes.
Or you can watch some videos in Creative Bag and make more fun
Or
stuff.
buy jewelry or whatever.
Celeste, if there's a way to speed it up, would you maybe put it in the fridge?
That's a good question. So you can. I'm not gonna say you can't, but you can. But I rather keep it in like the natural way to just dry and to melt, to sit. Otherwise, if you put it maybe in the fridge, it might create more bubbles or like yeah. So if you don't want to be patient, you can. I rather keep it outside and just natural air, and it will
Go outside, like if you have a porch or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
So
you,
leave it outside? Could you leave it on your counter?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
maybe not so much for a mold that's this shallow, but if you had like a deeper mold and you wanted to do like layers of color, like something like that, you wouldn't need to wait the whole 6 hours for that. You'd probably just want it to be like solidish to the touch.
No, yes.
Another layer.
Just 2 hours, maybe less. Yes.
And
That's a really great question. So if you want to make soap in layers, you don't need to wait the 6 hours. As soon as it's a little bit hard that you know that it's not gonna trespass or go through the second color, you can. So I would say probably less than 2 hours. Yes.
So just so I get the sense of the steps for making layered, do you put in like the bottom layer, you put in one color. Do you wait for that to set for 2 hours and then do the second round as a second layer? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yes.
All right, good. That's cool. Oh, also, if you're looking for molds, you can always, like we said earlier, look for chocolate molds, not necessarily soap molds. If you're not finding on Amazon or Etsy or something what you're looking for, they have really creative chocolate molds too. So you can use both, I would say.
And I would think the silicone, like ice cube makers, would also work, because you can peel it off pretty easily.
And they make cute ones of those. We've seen like dog ones and like little animal shapes and stuff.
Okay, so that
butterflies and
that gave me another idea of something that I want to tell you, because we're not going to be able to pop up this right now. Is that after you wait the time that you need it, you might want to put it in the fridge, just because it's going to reduce a little bit the size of it, and then it's going to be easy to take them out of the mold.
To pop it out? Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. So just for minutes maybe, or another.
Otherwise you might need something to maybe remove it, or
Okay.
And the silicone molds and those kinds of things you could reuse. How much can you reuse the vacuum form molds?
Good question.
Get dented when you pop them out?
Say it again. So when we make the molds, you mean?
So when mine are all set and I pop them out, I could imagine that I would like dent them trying to get them out.
Oh, yes.
So it doesn't seem like you could reuse them, like the silicone ice cube trays. You could reuse them, but these I would think more one use. Is that true?
Yeah. So the silicone is a little bit more reusable, but these ones, it just depends on how you actually kind of treat them. Like if it's easy to remove the stuff, you're gonna be able to use it again and again. But if you make dents and stuff, you might need a new one.
So I'd recommend the fridge method, that you said, if it shrinks it a tiny bit.
Yes.
Okay.
My candle didn't come out So I'm hoping that these come out well.
Oh, I hope so.
Well,
I'm
we
sorry.
always can try again. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so if you want, we can put maybe 5 more minutes of music just to let everyone finish. And then we probably gonna answer some more questions, and then we're gonna be all set.
Celeste, do you have any
want-
that are finished from your past ones?
No, because I brought them to the library.
Oh, that's fine. I'm
Okay.
sure from the pictures of our social media, you guys will see like it kind of how it should come out.
But I'm gonna try to share in social media. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And definitely if you finish and you take a picture, just tag us on social media. We would love to see how these come out because we're not going to get the results yet.
Yeah.
So let me put on. Oh no, my internet. Hold on. See if I can get Spotify to work. Is that loud enough? No?
I don't hear it.
Okay.
I don't hear it either.
Trying Spotify. I don't think it's working. Let me try the YouTube again. All right, let's see.
Very softly.
All right. Let me try YouTube.
Okay, so I'm reading everyone's comments, and yes, of course. That sounds really nice, like the molding. Very nice. Can you hear the music?
Can you hear it now? No?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if we have any questions from Facebook. I don't think so. Celeste, what's our next kit?
Yeah, what is our
Okay, so we have, I don't remember. So we're gonna be making some bracelets, and we're gonna be making some cross stitch in like postcard or cardstock that we actually cut in the laser cutter. And then at the end of the month in October, we're gonna be doing abstract painting with me again.
Yeah, if you go to our Facebook events, you'll see pictures of the crafts we're doing, and it's every 2 weeks now. So it'll say what week to call and get that kit. And yeah, the next one is the animal cards. Is that right? Yeah, that one's gonna be cool. They came out really cool.
Cool.
It looks like that was
They're
listed
gonna be
as
little
like a,
animals in each. Okay. Say it again.
it looked like the cards was listed as like teens and up. I was thinking that like my daughter may be able to do it, like a younger kid.
Yeah.
But if you're
Yes, and I mean, usually all these programs are kind of family friendly. except for these ones that they might require an adult to either
Sure.
do the candle or the melting. But even like the beeswax candle was really family friendly. So.
Hey, where did you see it said that? Because I can go in and like change that.
It was either on, see if I can find it. I don't know where the tags were, if it was on the calendar or on the meetup, because I see both of them.
Okay,
but-
yeah, that's easy to change. So thank you for bringing that up.
All right, so how are we doing, everybody? I think we're ready to kind of answer a few more questions and then show you how it's actually coming out the soap. I'm gonna show you this.
So Celeste, I have a question. What is
Yes.
the benefit? What are the benefits of glycerin soap versus other soaps?
Oh, that's a really good question. So, I mean, this one that I got, I like it because it's natural, but you can get another type of soap that is like organic or natural for yourself. The one with this one is actually like a really nice material to work with. I love it. Like from day number one of cutting the soap and doing everything, I love the material. The other thing I love is that it's actually clear, so you can add up anything that you want. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes you can even add like a little gift inside, like let's say a ring or like a ducky or like.
I love
those
it.
things I love. Yes. This one I like also because doesn't have any oils or anything like that. I mean, even if it has like coconut oil, you can add up other things that you like, and it's gonna like mix very well. So that's another thing that I like. Like if you like to, I don't know, add almond oil or like some body oil, you can add it, and once it's melted, everything mixes very, very well.
And I heard it's good for your skin. It's because it's natural. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
So you could put like earrings in there or something, and then
Yeah.
come in.
And then find your earring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would actually be really cute to have, like, especially for kids, to have like a little toys, like once you wash your hands so many times, you get a prize.
Exactly.
And
You're gonna wash
really
it so
nice
much.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's very cool. Yes.
One
Thanks,
thing
Jill.
that I'll point out that you get that so I had to start a little bit early because I had a kid that was leaving, so I didn't have the handy instructions about how to use the mica powder. So we experimented a little bit. But one of them, I don't know if you can see this. We got kind of a cool effect. I don't know if you can see, but basically we sprinkled the mica powder at the bottom of it, and then poured clear over it. So it has just sort of a sparkle at the top, and then there's flower pieces in there. So it might be fun to just kind of experiment with the mica powder a little bit. It doesn't, as I learned, it doesn't seem to like just melt in unless you really mix it, like
unless
how you notice to do. But you could also kind of experiment with that a little bit.
And I like the idea of the toothpick because that's such a fine tooth type of thing that you can like really gently make like swirls and stuff for if you don't want to mix it all the way.
The other thing is that we didn't spend much time mixing it, but I would recommend spend a few minutes mixing it, like even like if you're making a cake, like you mix it and make sure it's like really, really well mixed.
Right, if you want it solid. Yep.
I didn't get a toothpick.
No, there wasn't, because I just kind of counting like, I didn't put any.
I was like, I didn't get one.
No, that's for the next one we'll do in December. We'll try and do some swirls. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. And we'll put toys in them. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No, seriously. I think that would be fun. All right. So we talked about our next program, and everyone knows this is going to take about 6 hours. So in 10 p.m., I guess, if I'm doing this right. I don't know. It's almost 4. You guys should have awesome soaps that you can wash your hands with and wash your bodies with, wash whatever with. Hopefully they'll smell amazing. They'll look amazing. And thank you, Celeste, for taking us through this.
Thank you so much again for being here with me on a Friday afternoon. You might want to be doing something else and you're here. So